Oh, Zorwa has intimidated.
Well, I feel glad to be back here with you guys. How's everything?
It hasn't exactly started yet. I just hit start streaming. Let's see if the YouTube video is going to catch up.
Yep, it's streaming.
All right,
Don't worry, I'm saving my game.
I'm going to play Animal Crossing New Leaf while I talk. Back here with you guys. How's everything?
It hasn't. Okay, so sorry to anyone who's watching this at a later date. The internet kind of crapped out last week, and it canceled the live stream out of nowhere. My whole house lost its entire fucking internet connection. So, I guess we'll just be resuming this or starting it off where we left off. Any of you guys remember where we left off?
I have no idea.
I think we last talked about the music and soundtrack.
Oh yeah, we were talking about the OST in Fates, honestly. Honestly, Fates had a lot of decent tracks, but I think how they centralized the different themes for Hoshido and Nor were kind of interesting. And how they had their own little section for the Vala ones. Oh no. Yeah, no, I spoke about Vala. I don't feel so good.
Oh no. No. Basically, if you went Birthright, the soundtrack is very Japanese sounding, and if you went Nor, the music is like European sounding, the usual trumpets and stuff. And Vala is I don't feel so good. No, it's just like weird and wonky.
Almost like Future Space, kinda. I don't know.
Yeah, Vala has that kind of orchestral stuff.
A plot device that sucks.
It has that good Azora music, kinda.
It's got that orchestral kind of stuff in Vala, whereas you've got the flutes and the sitar sounds for Hoshido, and Nor's got the trumpets and the horns and the fanfare.
Trumpets? That sounds like Cohen.
Oh my god. So, yo, where's the trumpet mean when you need one?
No!
7.8 out of 10. Too much trumpets.
But see, it's Fates, and the soundtrack just doesn't resonate with me at all.
Do I hear Stephanie in the chat?
She is.
Yes.
But that was Q just now.
There. Oh yeah, I forgot you're the Ike fan.
Hey.
That's all you're known as, lady. Just the Ike one.
And yeah. I am the Hana X Soli one.
Alright, so
I'm that one guy.
Honestly, I think that, in my opinion, Echoes had a better soundtrack than Fates, although Fates did have a pretty good soundtrack that was fitting with the themes of the 3 different games, so.
It was fitting with the themes of the games, but I didn't find any of it to be good.
And I will argue every time that Heritage of Arcadia is better than Lost in Thoughts.
I couldn't stand Lost in Thoughts. I muted my DS whenever it played.
Like, at the beginning, it didn't bring Lost in Thoughts so much, but at some point, I was just like, nah, this is getting boring.
And see, whenever I played Smash Runs in Smash Bros, they had, like, a more loud and orchestral version of Lost in Thoughts in the soundtracks for Smash Runs on Smash Bros 3DS. So I don't like
that one either.
I liked that better, but I used the other Fire Emblem tracks on Smash Runs, so.
I didn't like anything that came out of Fates, really. I tried liking the end of all, but I couldn't even like that one.
They had good instruments, gotta admit.
Yeah.
I mean, there's talent, but I don't think the soundtrack shined as good as it could have, honestly.
Whenever the lyrics started, I just completely shut it off.
You really said the Japanese is actually good? The Japanese version?
Yeah, honestly, I think it sounds more fluid and fitting with the backtrack in the Japanese version. But,
Oh, yeah.
What's her name? The voice actor of Azura, what's her name again?
Rena Stober?
Yeah, Rena Stober. She does have a good voice, although I don't think the lyrics fit very well with the backtrack of the music. Yeah. Like, there's some songs that have great music and some that have great lyrics, but they just don't fit well together.
Well, what about Matt Mercer singing when he's playing Shigure?
Yeah,
yeah, Matt Mercer has been in so many things, and there are some roles you just can't see him as anymore. Like, I don't even see him as Shigure anymore.
Matt Mercer
I
is
more
good.
see him as either Crom or Ryoma.
Crom or Ryoma.
I see him as Sinbad from Magi now, thanks to Q here.
Wait, see who?
Matt Mercer. I only ever see him as Sinbad.
Wait, what? He voices Sinbad? I'm watching Magi now.
Sinbad is goddamn Sinbad. You can't. You just can't.
And fun fact, Matt Mercer also plays Jotaro Kujo.
It is time for me to watch Magi.
Matt Mercer plays one of the frickin'
JoJo's.
JoJos.
Yes.
No.
Okay, for starters, you should have watched Magi a while ago, and as soon as, like, let's be honest here, Sinbad is better than all of Fates.
Yeah, at least
I may have said
singing voice. Yeah.
I may have said this in the first part of the podcast, but although I spent the most money on Fates, Fates is my least favorite Fire Emblem game, and I have been the least satisfied with it.
So
honestly,
everything.
as Pocket said on the last podcast, Fates could have been a lot better if they'd paid more attention to the writing, and Treehouse hadn't put it through a frickin' meat grinder.
Treehouse
Oh
is
my
the one
god,
to blame.
Treehouse.
Fucking Treehouse.
You know, let's put it this way.
Chop it down.
Fire Emblem Fates is like Dark Souls 2, where it's such a bad game that you play more and more of it to try and find something good about it.
But you can actually beat Fire Emblem other than Dark Souls.
I beat the Dark Souls games piss easily. What's your point?
And honestly,
gotta get good.
Honestly, when I compare the maps and the difficulty from Fates to other Fire Emblem games, I've noticed that the maps are just kind of ew. Like the frickin' Mokushoku Forest with the frickin' spike pits. Where if you want to do anything, you need fucking flyers.
They tried to improve maps from Awakening, which the Awakening ones were pretty bad, but all they really did was add more walls and more rooms and make the map still really shit.
What about the DLC maps?
What about the DLC
honestly,
maps?
you guys remember that Owain, Indigo, and Severa one where you get the item that allows you to be able to use Dragon Veins on any character? Not the world.
Allows you to do what?
There's an item that you can use on a character that allows them to use Dragon Veins, even if they're not of royal blood.
Dragon blood.
Yeah, the Dragon Blood item. I'm not talking about the military map. I'm talking about the other one that had the floating platforms that would raise you to different levels and stuff.
Oh, I never played that DLC.
Well,
that's Hidden Truth number 2.
Yeah, Hidden Truths 2. That map was just ass. I swear.
Holy fuck! Tell me about it.
I really didn't like
The
it.
only thing DLC I really paid attention was one of them was getting Anna, and this other ones were just getting free EXP and more gold.
Let's put it this way: the best maps in Fates are the ones you don't have to play.
Oh my god!
Well,
damn.
Honestly,
Basically,
the Great Wall map, the Trump Wall map, that was the end game for Conquest. Was actually,
You mean where I cry every day?
the final boss Conquest map, the Great Wall, was actually pretty good if I say so myself. And
Wait a second, the final Conquest map was the throne room.
The one where you fight Takumi on the wall.
Yeah, that's nowhere. That's not endgame. That's like
#betrayal.
It's 20-something, but it's not endgame.
Betrayal.
Yes, we get it. He's an angry pineapple boy.
We already said
he's a good angry pineapple boy.
Yeah.
He's one of the most hardest Grand Hero battles. God damn.
Yeah, that Grand Hero battle sucked, but Gumi's still better than most of Fate's cast.
See, the reason people say Takumi is one of the best Fates characters is because he has the most fleshed out personality, and he's able to relate to, especially if you have siblings or have a bad home life where you feel like a disappointment.
That's true.
So basically every fucking weeaboo.
No.
So Ramses should relate to Takumi very well.
Basically, everyone who fucking plays Fire Emblem should be able to relate to Takumi.
No, weeaboos in general. Weeaboos, just weeaboos.
Oh, not weeaboos. It's like we're talking about like family, bro. Like, of course, I would be jealous a little bit too if my family.
No, I'm talking about feeling like a disappointment.
Oh yeah,
I mean, you are anyways.
Oh damn.
But yeah, honestly, I do agree with you there, Q, that Takumi is one of the most well fleshed out characters, and he is one of the best. But the only other characters I really liked were Ophelia and Shiro, because, I mean, I played Awakening, and Owain was my boy. Owain is fucking great. Despite the fucking sword hand memes and him trying too hard, I loved how he was always throwing back references to the old Fire Emblem games with his special moves. Like, he's just, like, lashing out at a bandit, and he's screaming, Sacred Stones! Or Radiant Dawn! And it's like, that just gives me life.
See, next time you kick someone really, really hard in the balls, you better scream Sacred Stones, or I'm going to be really disappointed.
I knew that was coming for some reason.
Or like when you're like waking up early in the morning, you're just like Radiant Dawn.
Radiant, going back to bed. No.
Oh no.
Radiant
Or
goes
better
back
yet, Awakening.
Awake.
If you say awakening and when you wake up, I will like pop up at your house and murder you in your sleep. I swear to God. Let's not ever do that.
Or better yet, I can just pop up to your house and read the cheesecake recipe.
No.
Oh, yes.
No.
Whoa!
No.
Let's not do this here. Let's not do this here.
Oh yeah. There's something I kind of wanted to talk about.
What?
Cherry pie.
You're coming out?
No. It's, like, what Fire Emblem Fates, kind of introduced were, these things called bond units, and if you don't know what they are, they're practically, I'm pretty sure how to get them is if you, like, it has something to do with my castle, and if you go
Kobe.
to,
Kobe, I can explain bomb units if you want, because I got like 40 of them on my first run through Revelation.
Alright.
Your friends to get units.
Okay, so basically, you visit a friend's castle or someone's castle online, and you send them an accessory.
Yeah.
After they send you an accessory back, you keep sending accessories back and forth until it deepens the bond to the point where next time you send an accessory, it unlocks a bond unit that usually has their unique skill as any skill that's obtainable normally. And
the last skill, I'm pretty sure it is.
of both avatars. And it's basically another Corrin that can become any fucking class that you want. But it has a randomized hair color and style, and it's usually the other person's hair color.
Kefy.
So basically, they're like
That's
Corrin,
sad.
but their stat caps are slightly lower than Corrin. So.
That's still broken. That's actually.
Yeah. I kind of like
Hey,
how
guys,
they,
it's fine until you get the one whose personal skill is Astra.
Oh, definitely.
I like the one.
I had one
where,
that I got as a thief, and its personal skill was lethality.
What the fuck?
Okay, but lethality is really bad in Fates. Astra's always good.
What's
Astra.
lethality? What does it do?
One hit kill.
Astra, Life Taker, Death Blow.
Lethality has a skill divided by 4% chance of insta-killing the opponent.
Oh god, that's actually pretty useful.
And
But divided by 4, depending.
that's where
Well,
you
yeah, of
use
course, like,
that's where you
your
use
chances.
Hoshid and Trust and Quixotic. It'll boost your
Mm-hmm.
chance by 25%.
Because why not?
I also liked how you could like make like units. I know they had it in Awakening as well, but you could like kind of like make your units into whatever the hell you want. Like during one of my playthroughs, for some reason I made Mozu a Great Lord.
Oh, nice.
A lot of people
Yo,
did
you
that
know
for
what
some
I did
reason.
when
I
I
don't
was
know
on
why.
Sarah?
I usually made Azura the Great Lord. Or
Same
Selena.
here.
Or Selena.
The thing is, yeah, like she had a forager and aptitude, and then her other two skills was provise. I said that wrong.
Pavis.
I guess Astra and
It's Pavis and Aegis. Or Aegis.
yeah,
Yeah, you want to know what I did with Laszlo and Severa?
I made Laszlo a Vanguard.
I made Laszlo and Severa on Lodestars. I gave them Marth and Lucina's outfit.
Ha.
Fun.
It makes sense.
I actually gave Lucina's to Soleil for some reason.
Now I kind of want to replay Fates and do that just to see what that looks like.
What?
Soleil is a great lord.
Oh, Soleil? Oh. Nice.
It's kind of weird, but it's fun.
Oh yeah, can we talk about Soleil's signature skill, Girl Lover?
Yeah.
Oh, how badly they screwed her up. My goodness.
Oh yeah. Let's just say, hey, this came out in 2016, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's 2016, and the world is becoming more and more acceptive of gays, which is great and all, because I mean, accept people for who they are. I mean, that's a philosophy we should live by. But I mean, then they see a character in a game that's bisexual that leans towards girls mostly because she really likes cute shit.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a support that's written where she's trying to overcome her fear of stuttering in front of girls in combat and faltering. So Corrin gives her a medicine or potion or something he got that in combat she sees the cute girls that she's fighting as bandits, so she's able to fight them normally. And then in the next support they end up getting married. But the US sees that as gay conversion therapy, and they just change the support entirely.
I mean, that's kind of a little bit iffish because why would Corrin drug Soleil in the first place? That's drug abuse.
Because Corrin's a date rapist.
No. Soleil sees a pretty girl and she breaks down. She can't do shit. Soleil sees a girl, she breaks down, she can't do shit. So Corrin's like, yo, what if you have to fight a girl in the middle of this war? Are you just going to let yourself get killed by her because you can't react because she's cute? Nah, take this potion for when that happens.
Okay, first, I'd like to say one thing about Fates' censorship.
Magic. Go ahead.
It's awful.
Remember, rubbing your waifu was too triggering for Western audiences. But in Pokemon, you can help Machamp rub one out. It's fine.
I mean...
Yes!
I'm kind of torn because...
Violating your Pokemon's okay. Rubbing your face.
I mean...
Don't worry, you can always rub the Pokemon dicks, but you just can't rub human boobies.
No, like, it didn't even go down that low. It stopped at, like, a little below their neck. So you couldn't, you couldn't grope Camilla. But groping Gardevoir is fine.
Oh no, head pats are too lewd. This might jack up our rating to M, and we don't want to lose sales because it's rated too high. This is why we'll never get a completely uncensored Fire Emblem 4 remake.
We will soon.
They would literally have to
censor No. They're gonna censor the fuck out of Fire Emblem 4.
They're gonna censor it.
They're gonna censor the Emblem. We are never gonna see CGI of beheaded. I'm not CGI, just fucking background art like they did in Echoes during the important scenes. We're never gonna see a beheaded Eldigan, barbecued Sigurd, or impaled Quan. We are never going to see that.
What about them burning children alive as a sacrifice to the Dark God? I want to see that, but they're going to censor the hell out of that.
Bro, why would you want to see that? That's edgy.
Because
he doesn't know about Quill. He doesn't know about Quill.
That's not my name, Ramses.
It is now.
Okay.
That's...
Kefy, this is the guy that liked FE7 because you can kill the orphans instead of recruiting them just to take their items.
Wait, who? No. Remember, I recruited the orphan and then got him killed because I got shit out of him and I made his best friend loot the gold off of his killer's corpse.
That's
so his
even
best
worse.
friend had to look at his friend like
I'm sorry.
Who was the orphan again?
Down and live a nice lance so I can get money out of it.
Oh my god.
Oh,
okay, genealogy. I don't know.
I don't remember any orphan in Fire Emblem 7.
there's like a lot of orphans. Reg, Chad, the first.
That's Fire Emblem 6.
Holy shit!
Wait a minute, guys. Hold on. Hear me out. If you think they can't show Sigurd being burned alive, why did they show Flora getting burned alive?
That's
See, Flora was just killed by magical fire, so her body just dissolved.
What?
In true FE4 fashion, Sigurd would be fucking charcoal. He would be like an actual charred corpse you'd see on a crime
in the cutscene, he literally turned to ash. He literally turned to flesh to ash.
His skin melts off, and then his flesh melts, and then he just turns to ash.
But Corvus, skin and flesh are the same thing.
Flesh includes the muscles and tissues.
There we go.
Okay.
But like, honestly, I think some of the plot deaths in Fates were complete bullshit. Like, I can't be the only person that wanted to support Scarlet and Ryoma.
Hey guys, I'd like to point something out here.
Go for it.
Go on.
Fire Emblem Fates is such a bad game that as soon as any other topic is mentioned ever, everyone says, let's talk about that instead.
Pretty much.
I mean, it makes sense, right?
Oh my god. So, yeah, plot deaths. You've got Flora burning herself alive. Azura dying in all three paths.
Plot deaths are freaking stupid.
What's a plot?
You've got Scarlet, who's there for 2 chapters, and I feel bad for anyone who fucking
are the
married
things
Charlotte.
on Camilla's chest.
No, stop.
I feel bad for anyone
that's my dad's way of thinking.
Ugh. I feel bad for anyone who married Charlotte, seeing as how she dies 2 chapters
anymore.
Yeah, honestly, plot deaths are really fucking stupid. Azura dies in all 3 paths. Scarlet dies 2 chapters after you get her, and Flora fucking burns herself alive. For literally no reason. It affected the plot no way whatsoever.
Can we agree that some deaths aren't really necessary?
Like
which ones?
Like
Kase.
Why did he have to die?
Just spams the living fuck out of Kaze. I freaking put a lot of time into that fucker, and then he goes off and dies, and I'm just like...
Yeah, that was the stupidest thing. You had to have
weapon.
You had a fucking A support with him in order for him to live. Like, my brother and I were both playing through Birthright. I'm like...
You're cutting out.
Okay, so yeah, you had to have an A support with Kaze, right? In order for him to live. And for some reason, I'm playing through Birthright, and my brother is too. And I said
out.
I'm cutting out again?
You're cutting out.
Fuck.
A lot. You have an A, and then shit like that, yeah.
So in order for Kaze to live, you need to have an A support with him and Corrin. So, I'm playing through Birthright, so is my brother. All good so far?
No. That cut out 2 times more.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
I knew it was gonna get jinxed sooner or later.
Who the fuck jinxed my connection?
Not me.
You did earlier.
God damn it.
Yep,
so my brother and I are both playing Birthright. And I asked him if Kaze died on his path. And he says no, and I said, why? He says, I'm S-supported with him. I said, oh yeah, you made yourself the girl Corrin for some reason. So, that's how I found out you had to be A-supported with Kaze in order for him to not die.
Because chicks before dicks.
Wait, did you just say dicks before chicks?
He says chicks before dicks.
Oh no.
Okay, let's see. We're running out of topics, so let's see what we got from Nicholas.
Graham Crackers. Were you guys talking about like Birthright last time, and this one was supposed to be Conquest?
Technically, we talked a little bit about everything.
Wait, really, we were supposed to be talking about Conquest, right?
Well, we went over all of them already, kind of. We had some different things we could ask each other about that Nicholas typed up, but he's not here today. Just check the motherfucking pinned messages.
Ooh,
aggressive, edgy boy.
Calm down, boy.
It is true. He's frightening to his appearance as well, but he's still cool.
Yes.
You guys see the pinned messages?
This game is split into 2 segments, gathering allies in Nor and Hoshido. And so
where is it?
It's on pinned messages, my boy.
Alright, let me find it.
The story somewhat die when they hear.
We have Ramses talk about Obero, and that's all we need to do.
I already did that last time.
Hey,
do it again.
Did we talk about our favorite moments in the game?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, I
being
think
able to turn off my DS afterwards.
Oh,
God damn it.
Oh, I have a topic. What do you guys think about the revamped pair up as compared to Awakening, or do you think they should get rid of pair up altogether?
That was awful.
I find it sucky.
Honestly, although Awakening's pair up was kind of broken to the fact that you could dual attack and guard, and like it had the stat boosts as well, I honestly liked the formula of Awakening's pair up better than Fate's.
Poor Kuro, he's constantly cutting out again.
Secondly,
holy shit!
You could make a like Sakura and Oni Savage, and her stats outclass Rinka.
Oni-chan
anything outclasses Rinka unless she's a ninja.
Rinka outclasses Rinka, you get me?
It might even outclass even Ryoma.
Do you even lift Oni-chan?
Oni-chan Savage.
Not even voiced.
When people mess with Oni-chan, you gotta hit him with it.
Yep.
Especially Elise. Elise is not afraid.
Elise is too much of a cinnamon roll, and she knows that no one will hurt her, so that's why you kill her off.
Wait. Hold up. I barely found the picture in Game Press of the contacts.
No.
Hold up. Yes.
Oh, God.
Yes! What happened? Let me see.
Look at the pictures.
Oh my God.
Basically, birthright in a nutshell.
Yo, stop. Please.
Hello.
Stop.
Hello. Welcome to Cooking with Prince Xander. Today we're going to teach you how to cut cinnamon rolls.
Stop it.
But she already has... I'm not going to go there. Never mind.
Would you stop?
Just think of it this way. Once you run out of holes, you can get Xander to make more for you.
Oh my God, stop.
Why are we friends?
Come on.
Why are we friends?
She never did anything wrong.
She existed. She stole my oxygen. It's a problem.
Ouch.
Oh my God, what is wrong with me? Why do I have such weird
Open
friends?
sesame.
What the fuck?
Stop it.
Look, okay, you either eat the cinnamon roll or you get rid of them. There's no in between.
Guys, I'm about to send an image right now. This image hurts.
Oh,
let's talk about Kana being friend zoned every fucking time.
Aww, I see that so much.
Hey, Kobe, are you sure you're not Kana? Because you're always getting friend zoned.
Oh!
That face when you choose anime over school. What happened to it? Why was it deleted?
Because it was a shitty meme that had no relevance.
Oh damn!
I like how we're talking about like killing cinnamon rolls, and now the ice cream truck is outside my house.
What the fuck? I can explain.
I mean, are you selling the cinnamon rolls at least now a slave?
Oh my goodness, what is going on?
Oh my God, why?
Oh my god, why? Oh my
Can we talk about how poor
god.
little Kana is constantly friend-zoned by every single freaking female in the roster?
Except for Selkie.
Male?
Okay, all Kana's good for is being a meat shield.
God damn it.
That feeling when I made her into a swordmaster and now she crits like a fucking god.
Well, most swordsmasters and assassins crit like gods. And berserkers.
Oh my god, it's hard to find some face images. I need to download more.
Or you could like just delete everything you have on your phone that's from Fates.
I have a lot of pictures. I have a lot of pictures. Jesus.
I have like freaking 89,000
like, okay, as much as I
phone.
don't enjoy Fates, I have a lot of pictures that I can just spam the hell out of right now.
Oh, I have a picture that you guys can really love.
What? Aww.
Those outfit swaps of Azura, Korn, and Hinoka.
Yes, they're really cute, honestly.
I've seen that artist around a lot, and their art is actually really pretty nice.
What?
Their art is what?
Here's that image to talk about the whole thing between Petty
Oh my god!
and Fates.
I've seen that artist that did that outfit swap picture around a lot recently, and honestly...
What the hell?
And honestly, their art's pretty nice. Norian Commander, I challenge you to single combat. Are you serious? I mean, what kind of fool duels with a tank? Wait,
I mean, what kind of fool is that? What is that? For the glory of
For the glory of Hoshino!
God damn it.
Holy crap, that's a strong-ass lobster.
Get bodied. Get bodied, buddy.
Don't piss off the lobster.
For the glory of Hoshino!
Larry? Are we talking about Larry?
No, we're talking about Ryoma.
What's this? That means I love you in Dragon? No, actually, that means I'm gonna kick your butt, but with a lot of swear words.
He's gonna kick your butt, but with a lot of swear.
Oh, and Korn married Camilla, so she can hit hard.
This brings up another good topic: capturable units. Because honestly, that guy right there, Nickel, is one of my favorite.
Why do they call it a booby trap? I ain't seen not one.
Oh my god!
Are you scum?
I didn't see one city when I fell into that spike fall. And besides, you should be dead when you go into a spike pit. So how are you still alive?
That's a very good question.
Well. If it isn't my old friend, the dawning realization that I fucked up real bad.
Stop it! Come on! He's like, "What are you, Norians?"
Guys,
yes.
Let's get back on topic and not just keep meme posting the whole time.
But memes are fun.
Wait, hold on. You're stopping our memes, bro?
Just for now, guys.
Find the tallest tree around here and jump. Okay.
What was I talking about? Capturable units. What were your guys' thoughts on that?
I never got any of them because I figure I can't support them, so they're immediately going to be inferior to the player units.
Bro,
I never used Orochi.
Bro, on my first playthrough, I was gonna get Soleil, but she died before I even got there.
Funny thing is, I gave it a Pokemon's perspective, and I captured all of the units. Gotta catch them all.
I did the same damn thing. I did the same damn thing, except with that thief chick. That what was her name? Candace or something like that.
Candace?
Yeah, the fugly one.
You keep cutting out.
Candace.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I captured all of them except for Candace.
I actually managed to get her.
Candace?
Yeah, she's really fat and a well-known treasure hunter.
That woman with the hat?
Yes.
Oh, that's who she was. I never really cared for her.
Leave it to Candace.
You actually sound like Candace, though.
Oh.
Oof.
I don't know whether she should be insulted or what.
Yeah.
This. this. Look at this.
Damn, Rinka.
Look at this.
You know what's funny?
Rinka, what you doing?
Rinka has abs for days, but her strength stat is fucking trash.
What?
Oh.
Trash.
She's
Those things
only
can break
good as
steel.
mother of Cheetah.
No,
That's
no.
it.
No,
Oh no!
Rinka would be a good unit if her growths and bases and her stats in general weren't
Dude,
fucking
you are
garbage.
majorly cutting out.
Seriously.
She's going Super Saiyan.
Cut it when you did your growl.
Sounds like a fucking car. Holy crap.
You sound like a chainsaw, but with slightly different wording.
Can we stop making fun of how I talk and find a topic again, please? So like,
Aw, can we really stay on topic though?
Echoes. We can talk about Echoes characters.
no, that's the next podcast, Kef.
I thought Awakening was the next one.
Awakening, then Echoes, and then the Radiant games.
Echo.
Okay. Who else?
Y'all guys
Let's talk about the
tsundere.
Oh, Severa, Selena, same person.
Selena Miku.
Selena.
That makes sense. I wish Kevin was here.
Never do that again, you weeaboo fuck.
Who, Tonkai?
Hey, I don't watch anime like you.
Oh,
I only watch Armada. That's all I'll ever watch.
One of the anime you
Armada's a peach man.
Back on topic,
man.
losers.
yes.
This is the problem that Midori gets.
What about Midori?
Selling weed.
Since Midori's like an apothecary and we're just like, oh, Midori with the weed.
Weed.
Is that a weed? No, it is a crayon. I'm calling the police. 911. What is your emergency?
What the
What?
That's a microwave.
Okay.
What, some microwaves are gonna have fucking Wi-Fi compatibility like fridges now.
Wait, what?
But it's a phone call. He's calling someone on the phone with a goddamn microwave.
Midori is just like
What the hell?
What is your major malfunction? No,
Ooh, Nyx. Oh my god, my friend loves Nyx so much.
Oh yeah, same here. I know one of fucking what's his name, BB Double on Twitter. He loves Nyx to death.
Same thing for my friend. He used to go to my school. He was obsessed with Nyx.
I forgot about this character, to be honest.
Nyx?
Yeah.
You know, Nyx is old enough to be your great grandmother, but she looks like she could be your little sister.
She looks fine. She looks like a pretty nice like teenager, like 17, 18 years old. But
she's like a pedophilia joke.
Oh no!
Oh, that's a good Azora drawing.
God, why?
But honestly, what I did with my last Fates playthrough was I married Nyx off to Odin to get that black-haired Ophelia, and it actually looks really good.
Oh, I can imagine that.
I did that because stat wise.
I did it stat wise. When I do pair ups and stuff in like Awakening and Fates, I do it for the hair colors or just to make something look aesthetic or for a meme. Like I did actually make the Miku colored Severa on Awakening one time just for the meme.
Oh, wait, who did you marry? Oh wait, as a matter of fact, like. Hold on. Oh, wait, pause. Did your Robin have, like, blonde, like...
My Robin had the blue-green hair, yes.
Okay, that makes sense.
It was hair color 13, I think.
Oh my god, I love them so much. I don't know if I should post it, though, because it's not technically Fire Emblem, but it is at the same time.
You know what's not technically Fire Emblem? Half the discussion in this fucking podcast so far.
True. Oh, shoosh.
If that doesn't show you how good of a game Fates is, I don't know what will.
No, we'll just end up talking about our life stories, just like, oh yeah, I went to the grocery store today and bought myself some apples and some fucking shit like that.
Okay, I have an idea here.
Lanabas.
So let's see. What kind of things would you guys want to see in Fire Emblem Switch, honestly?
What?
Fire Emblem Switch. Fire Emblem Switch. What kind of mechanics would you want them?
Fire Emblem Fates HD for the Switch.
Can we not?
Okay, not gonna lie. If they do that, they at least gotta fix and improve the writing. Then it'll be okay.
No, what they have to do is burn down the fucking treehouse.
That too.
Wait. Treehouse the company or Treehouse the Corn's house?
Both. Burn the kids.
Yeah, that's my job.
Oh,
God. Why are we friends? It's not like
kids are good for much else.
Why are we friends?
Because you know you love us, despite our sociopathicness.
Yes.
Besides, it's not like you have kids. You don't need to worry about us burning yours.
Oh, bro.
Bruh. I mean, who needs kids anyway?
Honestly, what kind of mechanics would you want to see carried over from Fates, and which ones would you hope they'd get rid of if they were if they were to keep with the Fire Emblem Switch style? Because I mean, first let's look at the graphics. They've upgraded it. They went from Awakening, where the people had no feet and just stump legs, to actually having feet but kind of weird choppy animation in Fates. They smoothed out the animations and echoes, but the movements were still kind of awkward. Like, during combat, the swings were really wide and stuff.
Yo, Quill, what the fuck are you doing not sending that parry to Jay?
Yo, what the fuck are you doing and saying my name when I ask you don't?
Oh.
It's already said on the...
It doesn't
YouTube
matter.
Description. It's already said in the YouTube description. You can't hide it.
Doesn't matter. You don't need to say it again.
Aw, that's really cute.
So are we gonna, like, continue the discussion or just start bitching about Q's name?
Q? Awkward silence.
See, Corvus, the biggest problem with your ideas is that you cut out in the middle of them so we can't hear the full thing.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of mechanics would you want to see in Fire Emblem Switch? Would you want stuff from Fates?
What kind of mech?
What kind of mechanics would you want to see in Switch?
Fire Emblem Switch. Just type it down so one of us can say it. Holy crap.
Yeah, that would save us a lot.
I'll say it.
Corvus is typing it.
Say it, please.
Okay, Corvus is typing. What kind of mechanics would you want to see in Fire Emblem Switch?
Stabbing children.
Stop it.
Oh,
what would you keep from Fates?
I would keep the cinnamon.
What would you improve?
So she could get stabbed again.
Stop it.
We love killing kids, okay?
Yo, bro, y'all sound horrible. Y'all gonna be bad parents.
To be a thing.
What would you remove?
Corin.
No, I almost farted!
Yo, Ramses. Screaming again. No, I've never heard Ramses screaming. How about fuck you? Oh, dude.
How about both y'all?
I'm sorry, I'm not gay for femboy.
Q, you said Corin while I was taking a drink of water and I started choking, and then Ramses screams and I start choking again and I almost spit take all over my laptop.
Hey, yo.
What I want is Steve's actually stealing things again.
Yes, that.
What I want is Philadelphia cream cheese.
Fuck you if you're pussy and don't play Thracia because of that. Fuck you, deal with it.
Whoa.
Let them steal your stuff. Let them steal your stuff, damn it.
See, what I want is Tellius-esque item. What I want is Tellius-like item stealing with thieves. Oh, and third-tier promotions. Third-tier promotions and Tellius-style item stealing with thieves. Where you can't...
Actually, that'd be cool.
Third-tier promotions can be done right, but they're usually done pretty wrong.
Like, look at how they handled third-tier promotions in Radiant Dawn. It scaled up the power of your characters, but it also scaled up enemy power as you went on, so that your characters were never too overpowered.
Cutting.
Motherfucker!
You tried so hard. And
even cut out what you were gonna say. Dang, bro.
But
that's crazy.
It didn't even matter.
Oh God.
Type it down so I can say it again.
I mean, unless y'all want me to say it, I can do a lighter voice. I can do a deeper voice.
I can do any other voice you want.
I can
do a
British
voice. Happy.
Okay, so
be British about it.
Tellius style thief. Tellius style item stealing with thieves. I want to see that in Switch. Did you guys get that?
That would be great.
No, Thracia to make people suffer.
Please no.
Please don't.
Thracia difficulty. Poor Kuro. He's getting cut off so many times.
I'm so sorry, Kuro. I wish I had your mic.
Promotions like in Radiant Dawn, which were pretty damn good.
Wait, guys, pause for a second. OBS disconnected for some reason.
Uh-oh.
Shit.
Wait,
I like how you said pause, then cut out.
Agreed.
1, 3, 4 cups. Honey made graham cracker cups.
You shut up.
Shut up.
Cherry pie filling.
No, forget the cherry pie filling.
More like cream cheese filling.
Oh, baby.
My God.
I'm sure it's all saying. You just better